Good evening and welcome to VTV News. I'm Quintin Hall.
And I'm Swathi Ganesh.
Many RAs are not very happy with the Office of Residential Education. When resident advisors apply for employment through the Office of Residential Education, they are told their salary will cover housing plus an additional $2,000. But if someone on financial aid becomes an RA, $8,000 of their financial aid disappears. The Office of Residential Education did not tell one RA about the loss in financial aid until he had accepted the position. Many others have complained that the Office of Residential Education often deflects complaints to the financial aid office. Furthermore, this year some RAs felt misled by Vanderbilt Housing because their employers assured them that they could access summer housing. However, so many people applied for summer housing that many current RAs did not receive the summer employment they expected. This news came so late that many people were forced to find a way to pay for housing in Nashville because they could not change their summer plans.
A group of Vanderbilt students is making ripples by standing for what they call food justice. Field reporter Claire Barnett brings us the story.
This past Wednesday, Vanderbilt put on an exhibition that showcased that future of campus. The event, called FutureVU, laid out Chancellor Zeppo's 30-year vision for land use at Vandy. The plans involved more green spaces and a greater focus on sustainability. They also incorporated the replacement of parts of Branscombe with an outdoor amphitheater. Improvements to existing buildings around campus were a large part of the expo. Both the Eskin Biomedical Library and the Divinity School are expected to see major updates. Furthermore, the event highlighted future partnerships with rideshare companies and transportation networks. The entire presentation took place at the Wondery.
Mark L. Schoenfield, a professor of English whose areas of expertise include romantic literature and culture, is among 173 scholars, artists, and scientists to be awarded a 2017 John Simon Guggenheim Memorial Foundation Fellowship. This prestigious fellowship recognizes excellence in research as well as the promise of lasting contributions to one's field, said Lauren Benton, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Schoenfield will use the Guggenheim funds to pursue his current book project, The Palimpsest of Justice, Legal Trials and Romantic Print Culture. The winner of an additional travel fellowship, Schoenfield will spend 2 months at the Huntington Library to conduct research on public and private reactions to trials.
Some Vanderbilt medical students have been giving back to the community in a meaningful way. These young people have been volunteering at the Shade Tree Clinic to provide free medical care to patients in Middle Tennessee. Being completely student-run allows medical students to learn more about medicine from people who are closer to their stage in their medical journey. All of the medical students on a given day report to an attending physician who oversees the clinic's work for the day. There are also opportunities for undergraduate students. They can translate for patients who only speak Spanish, work at the front desk, assist the clinic coordinator with scheduling and creating charts, and shadow the medical students as they work with the patients. The clinic has 2 main fundraisers, the Shade Tree Benefit Dinner and the Shade Tree Trot, an annual 5K. The Shade Tree Trot takes place Saturday, April 22nd, 2017.
A campus-wide plan to introduce greenways to campus will eliminate more than 600 parking spaces near Towers and Greek Row. The area that will see the most changes includes the area known as the West End neighborhood, including Vandy Barnard, Towers, and the West Side Row houses. Eric Copston, Vice Chancellor for Administration, says that there's a need to take a futuristic view on the issue of cars and parking on campus. The university is exploring the possibility of expanded Vandy-Van schedules up to 20 hours a day or subsidizing ride-sharing programs as part of Uber. Plans for the West End neighborhood are currently in the conceptual phase, and changes are unlikely to affect students until at least fall 2018.
Some plants use chemicals to protect themselves from predation. However, finding the network of genes that plants use to make these chemical defenses have vexed scientists for years. Vanderbilt University geneticists believe they have found the answer to the problem. According to Jennifer Wisecraver, the postdoctoral fellow who conducted the study, They hypothesized that the genes that work together to create a compound would have similar responses in the same environmental conditions. Weaver used Vanderbilt's in-house supercomputer at the Advanced Computing Center for Research and Education in order to crunch data from more than 22,000 gene expressions studies. Vanderbilt students then helped to create an algorithm that identifies the networks of genes that exhibit the same behavior during the expression studies. If this way of studying the gene that create these chemicals work, the possibilities dramatically expand for plant-based therapeutics treating conditions and diseases.
Rachel Tucholsky, an associate professor of English whose research bridges Victorian literature and the visual arts, has received a summer stipends award from the National Endowment for the Humanities for her current book project. Tucholsky will travel to London to conduct research at the British Film Institute and the Imperial War Museum for her upcoming book, Picture World: The Aesthetic Life of Images in Britain's Machine Age. Tucholsky, who also joined the Vanderbilt faculty in 2008, double majored in English and the art history at Harvard University. The NEH Summer Stipends program is highly competitive. Tucholsky's application was among more than 800 received this year, and only 8% were funded.
April 25th, you can take a study break with a worldwide perspective. VSG Student Health and Wellness Committee, LEAPS, and the VTV committee will be collaborating for this year's Commodore Coffee Break. The theme this year is Café de Monde. This international culture-themed event is happening at the SOC April 25th from 7 to 10 p.m. It promises free massages, coffee from 3 Nashville shops, donuts, an Apple Watch giveaway, t-shirts, and more.
Since the spring of 1986, Vanderbilt has brought together a yearly music festival that brings some of the world's most popular artists directly to campus. On April 21st and 22nd, Rites of Spring will return to top last year's lineup with a mix of up-and-coming hip-hop artists and old indie favorites. On the first day, famed Albuquerque artists, the Shins, will bring their signature band of indie pop to Nashville. Friday will also feature a performance from St. Lucia, the South African pop band led by frontman John Philip Grobler. Additionally, pop folk act Johnny Swim will make an appearance. Married couple Amanda Sudano and Abner Ramirez are these rising artists will give us a quite unique show in their hometown of Nashville. Saturday will feature well-known names such as Atlanta pop trap rap duo Ray Shremmerd, known for their singles No Type and Black Beatles. Another pop rapper, Ty Dolla $ign, will also perform on Saturday. His unique style of melodic, auto-tuned rapping will be a welcome addition to this weekend. Now for this week's sports news, here's VTV News sports correspondent Madison Foglio.
Happy Thursday, Vanderbilt. I'm Madison Foglio, here with your weekly sports update. This last Tuesday, the Vandy boys demolished the University of Middle Tennessee in Murfreesboro with a score of 21-2. Junior Reed Hayes was the star of the show, bringing in 6 runs for the Commodores, contributing to what is the most runs scored by VU since 2015. Sophomore pitcher Chandler Day earned the start for the Commodores, turning in 2 scoreless innings before handing over the bump to junior Colin Schneider, who secured the win in what for him was a hometown victory. The Vandy boys are on the road again tonight as they will be taking on the University of Georgia Bulldogs in a 3-game series beginning this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The series with the Bulldogs begins Friday night at 6 p.m. Central Time on ESPNU. The Vanderbilt women's lacrosse team hits the road this weekend in what will be their 10th and final away game this regular season, as they'll be facing off against the University of Cincinnati Bearcats. The Commodores, who are currently ranked 5th in the Big East, are looking to finish off their on-the-road record with a win. The game is this Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Time and can be watched via the link on the Vanderbilt Athletics Facebook page. This weekend, junior track and field phenom Jenn Edobi will be traveling to Nassau, Bahamas, while accompanied by assistant coach Donnie Young to compete for Nigeria in the IAAF World Relays. This relay gathers the best athletes as it features athletes from 34 different countries. Edobi will be representing Nigeria in the 4x400 relay, and Young will be serving as one of the coaches for the Nigerian staff in the upcoming weekend. The 4x4 relay prelims will take place at 7:30 Central Time on Saturday, and the finals will finish at 8:10 Central Time on Sunday evening. 29 Commodores were named to the Winter SEC Academic Honor Roll this past Tuesday night. The list of students includes athletes from men's and women's basketball, swimming and diving, and bowling. The 2016 to 2017 Winter SEC Academic Honor Roll is based off the grades earned from the 2016 spring, summer, and fall terms. We congratulate you all. That's all we have for sports this year. As always, for more information on live updates, scores, and stats, please visit vucommodores.com. I want to personally wish our viewers of Channel 6 a wonderful summer and the best of luck with finals. I would also love to give thanks to our previous producer, Swathi for making all this possible. She's truly incredible, and I wish our new producer, Claire Bennett, the best of luck. For one last time, on Vanderbilt, I'm Madison Foglio.
Thanks, Madison. Now for this week's weather, here's VTV News weather correspondent, John Horzen.
Hey Vandy, my name is John Horzen here on the 20th of April for the last VTV weather report of the semester. Friday is looking to be stormy. You can actually hear the storm brewing today, Thursday. It's going to be in the mid-70s. Saturday, temperature's going to go down, but the rain will continue. As Sunday dawns, there should be a few clouds in the sky, but as the day goes on, it should clear out. High of 60, low of 48. Monday is going to be sunny with a high of 76 and a low of 49. Tuesday is going to warm up and cloud over. High of 81, low of 59. Wednesday is going to be another cloudy in the morning type day with a sunny afternoon, high of 83, low of 61. And finally, to round out our last news week of the semester, Thursday is going to be mostly sunny, high of 86, low of 65. Have a great week and a fantastic end of your semester. For VTV News, I'm John Horzen.
That's all for tonight's broadcast. Thanks for watching VTV News this year. I'm Swathi Ganesh.
And I'm Quintin Hall. Catch us next year or at the beach.